today our topic of discussion is, should our life be controlled by our heart, our mind, our head? These are the common things that people ask. Should we control, what should control our life? Should it be our head, our heart, our mind, our different types of things that people ask? And before I actually start this session, I'm going to talk something today. There are some people, they go to learn swimming. In few days they learn swimming, then they don't learn swimming, then they stop. Then again after a few days they come and learn swimming. Then they don't learn swimming. Then again they try next year and next summer. Will they ever learn to swim? They will never learn to swim. There are some things in life which needs consistency. Spirituality and enlightenment are something which needs consistent effort. I can tell you this from my effort for 2.5 years. It was 18 hours a day, 7 days of the week. Consistent effort. Why I'm telling you is many people think it's very easy. Well, I would like to talk of this for the last 5 minutes. Administrator, remind me on this for us to discuss this at the end of the session. But for now, Sip Siri, welcome. Sip Girish Ananda, Sip Chotwani, Sip Nimi, Sip Anand, Sip Mita, Sip Rajanand, Sip Samatma, Sip Sukhi, Sip Bliss, Sip Parvatyama, Sip Gigi, Sip Sita, Sip Premchandji, Sip Prakasha, Sip Prakash, Sip Alak, Sip Shair, Sip Kamalji, Sip Siva, Sip Atmanand, Sip Ahem Sip, Sip Renuka, Sip Ashish, Sip Pix, Sip Krishna, Sip Yogini, Sip Deepatma, Sip Nichani, Sip Girija, Sip Chidanand, Sip Rutanu, Sip Ansul, Sip Soham, Sip Anil, Sip Harshal, Sip Sadanand, Sip Sarojanand, Sip Anil, Sip Ru Mataji, Sip Atmatrai, Sip Rekha, Sip Jyoti, Sip Sagai, Sip Bliko, Sip Ahem Atma. I was wondering you were missing yesterday. Sip Lakshmi. So, with that note, let us start. What should be the method of our life? Should we? A lot of people think, oh, you should go by the heart. You should go by what your heart says. And some people says, oh, you should not go by heart. You should go by head. And some people say, oh, no, you should go by mind. There are different people who talk of different things. So today, that's the question of our discussion. What should you go by? So that is what I want to ask you all. And so today I am asking, who is going to ask this? Who is going to come forward? Yes. Who do we have? Krishna. Yes, Krishna.
Krishnoham, sir.
Krishnoham.
I was not sure of the answer since nobody raised their hand. I thought I'd give a try.
Yes.
Because brain and heart are part of our gross body.
Yeah.
So can you hear? There is heavy rains here. I don't know whether
We can. No, we can hear you very clearly.
Brain is it's an organ of the nervous system, and the heart is what pumps in blood. I think I'm not good in biology, but mind, I can say, does not exist. It's a bundle of thoughts. So our decisions must be controlled from the air calls, from your teaching, by the intellect in consciousness. And the error here is people think the heart is equal to love, but now we have taught us love is from soul to soul. So heart and the brain are organs of the gross body. Mind does not exist. Yeah. And so the decisions are controlled by intellect in consciousness.
Good. I like the way you have approached the subject. See, you must always approach a subject like this. When somebody asks you 1 plus 1 is equal to 3 or 4 or 5, you say no. 1 plus 1 is not equal to 3 or 4 or 5. 1 plus 1 may be equal to 2. Or if you have learned from me, 1 plus 1 should not be equal to 2. 1 plus 1 should be equal to 1. So you have to always approach a subject in the right way. Good, you've given various options, but the question is, how should we live our life? So we are talking about mind, head, heart, correct? So Krishna, if you have to give your answer in one word, what is it? Or two words?
In consciousness.
In consciousness. Thank you. We have to live our life in consciousness. Good attempt. I like your answer. Atmanand and bliss.
Yes,
Atmanand.
yeah, Shivam Guruji.
Shiva.
Yesterday only you said if you live by mind, then it is like drinking the gutter ka pani, right?
Oh, dangerous.
Huh.
Very dangerous.
So the way I look at it is, if I live the life based on my mind, my heart, or my head, in all those things, my is coming. That means the ego is coming. So instead of that, our life should be controlled by SIP, by living as a Ladi or a divine instrument.
So what do you think? Living as divine instrument, fine. But let's try to attack the question. What is it living by the heart? What is it by living by the head? What is it living by the mind? Can we get into that? Krishna was having a problem with the rains. I don't know where she is, but I don't think you're having any rains.
So I
So,
think mind means we will be then living in bhoga. That is how I understand it, because then we'll be jumping to the whims and fancies of the mind. That is how I understand it. Uh, Intellect, yeah, I mean, one way is intellect is correct, but sometimes when you live in intellect, then love or feelings are missing, right? So maybe intellectually you may take a right decision, and love also, if it is divine love or as you call prem yoga, that is different. But the others also has its distortion. This is how I look at it. So we should live spontaneously. By like how you say, Sip told me this. I don't do anything. To yesterday also somebody you were telling, मैं कुछ नहीं करता हूँ, सब Sip करता है. So I think that would be the right way. Is what I feel.
okay, good answer. But let me explain a little bit before I go to next is Bliss and Nichani. And I think Siri has come actually because Siri seems to say the answer is getting going up and down. So Siri has suddenly put her hand up. When you live by your heart, you go. A lot of people feel, I have this gut feeling. Now that's a new thing. Living by the gut. What is this gut? I have a feeling I have a gut feel. So gut has a different meaning. But you want to live, I have a gut feeling. What is this gut feeling? Living by the mind sometimes can be, I'm going by my mood, my feelings, my mood. Head means I'm using either my brain or my intelligence to live my life, to make my decisions. So I'm trying to get into, because what happens every day we have to live life, right? Every day we've got to make a decision. Should we make, like Krishna said, okay, living in consciousness. He brought something else. Now, Atman, if I have to answer your question in one or two words, what are you saying?
Oh, so I think we have to use the buddhi or the intellect. That's what I would say.
Yeah, but you earlier said the buddhi could become very plastic, is what you kind of thought. You said,
At
sometimes
times, at times.
become, yeah. No, but that's not true.
Okay, maybe my understanding is not correct, but that's what I
No,
feel. Sometimes my decision become very
your,
plastic.
no, your mind is trying to manipulate you to think wrong of the intellect.
Could be.
At this point, when your mind is telling you, "Arey, intellect na," sometimes it's very, 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 very straight jacketed. So intellect doesn't get emotional. Why should the intellect? Intellect is compassionate. Intellect is kind. Intellect is rational. Intellect is forgiving. Intellect has all the qualities.
At least that is the feedback I get. I get from people that I take very straight decisions,
You
and
can
they
be,
feel I don't
you
have
can be,
emotions.
you can be sure those people are not happy in life. You can be sure those people will be little bit rickety. Rickety people, etc. Vaisa. So we are trying to get uh, to a positive thing. Let us see. So after that, who we have next? Bliss. My
Hi,
dear Bliss.
Shwanji.
Shivoham. What do you think? What do you
Love
think?
you. Love you all. I think, but for my part, I choose always with love because what I love to do, I will decide to do. So
So
I
you
will
want to use
always
with love.
choose not by mind, not by, but I can say I choose by feeling and what I love to do. So it's always like that.
So what is the meaning of that? Well,
I
love.
will always choose something that bring me happiness and love and where I'm sure to be well and enjoy the moment.
Okay, I like your answer. Completely different answer. It's not in my
Yeah.
list. I want to
Yes,
live my life controlled by love. Beautiful
yeah.
answer.
Yes,
Very
love is
beautiful.
the key of all. Because when you are not well where you are, it's not a good experiences. You have to very be well and good and enjoy the place, the moment, and what you
But
do.
you know,
It's normal.
but what if when you're living your life and you're doing business, if you do your business out of love, you will give all the goods free.
Huh? What you say?
If you're a doctor and you give, if you're living by love, then you don't charge any patient any money. You give free, all free medicine, free, everything free.
But it's not the same matter because job it is a part. And what I'm doing my free time, it's another part. You understand?
No, no, it's a very beautiful answer. I told you it's a very, very beautiful answer. Let us see. I don't know where this call is going. So
Okay.
Nichani, thank you, Bliss. Thank you for your
Thank you.
beautiful answer. So Krishna brought a beautiful answer. Now Bliss has brought another beautiful answer. So I don't know where we are going, right? Because we are in this call. I don't manipulate you. I don't restrict you. I ask you to flow. I ask you to go by SIP consciousness. So Nichani and Siri, let us hear. I don't know where we are going. Nichani and Siri.
Shivam Sarji,
Sure.
Sarji, the heart and the head both are very important
How?
because the heart keeps you alive. Even 1 second the heart stops, nothing will work. You are dead.
But we are not, no, Ashok, we are not talking of that, Ashok.
No,
We are
Sarji,
talking of, yeah, heart is heart. Even that way, kidney is important. Even lungs are important. Even liver is important.
right, Sarji, the brain, the heart pumps blood to the brain, and the brain can keep you in consciousness.
No, no, we are
If,
not talking no, no, we are not talking biology. Okay, Ashok,
if the
come
brain,
back. No, come back to the topic, Ashok.
yes,
When you
Sarji,
want to live, when you want to live your life, when you're living your day-to-day life,
yeah.
should your decisions be from the head, from the mind, from the heart, or from the kidney, or from the liver, or from the lungs? Where should your decision come from?
From the heart, Sarji.
Ah. So, but the heart does not make any decisions. The heart does not have any role to play. Like you
Okay,
said, the heart is only pumping the blood. Ding,
pumping.
ding. Unfortunately, in the ghazal world, they say dil dhadkne ka. This word dil has become taken. The heart has become famous in Bollywood and Hollywood and in the romantic fields of life. In reality, the heart does not have these emotions that we talk of. The heart is pumping blood. Sometimes you feel your heart is pumping more because the mind is creating those feelings. The feelings are coming from the mind.
Sarji, I was following your bhajan. मेरे दिल में बस एक तुम ही हो. So I made it that the divine is in my heart. So that is more important.
Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful answer. But I know today we are trying to get somewhere else. Okay, sure. So
Right.
thank you. Thank you. Siri, let me hear Siri's answer. Siri's, I'm sure she has some contribution.
Yeah. Shivam Guruji, our
Sure.
life cannot be controlled by heart and mind because mind is a bundle of thoughts
Good.
and which does not exist. Heart and head are part of body. I am not the BME. So we should live life moment by moment and ABCD.
So how can you live your life moment by moment ABCD? Who is responsible for that?
We have to be in shift consciousness.
So you're coming back to our Krishna's path of line of thought.
Yes.
But
And we have to apply ABCD. Acceptance, do your best, be in consciousness.
who is responsible for this?
Enlightened ego. Who means you have to find out who am I? I am not the BME. I am that. Neti, neti, tattvamis. I am this, I am not this, I am that. That.
The problem is when you teach too many masters, then sometimes you are stuck. When you teach too many masters, then you only get stuck as to what is the answer. No, very beautiful. If you go to a symposium or a seminar, those people will be clean bowled. If all of you go, you will completely, you will defunct them, completely defunct them. Thank you, Siri. I appreciate what you're saying, but I don't know where we will end. Let us continue. Kamalji, how should we control our life? Yes, Siri. No. Who's speaking? How should we control our life? Unmute Premchand. Premchandji. Premchand and then Kamalji. Premchandji.
शिवम गुरुदेव
Shiva, बोलिए.
और पाथ रिक्वायर्स अमन की साधना तो माइंड तो सवाल ही नहीं उठता कि आप माइंड को काम में लें
फिर
सेकंड पार्ट द ब्रेन हेड इट इज हार्डवेयर तो कृष्ण कहते हैं कि मैं आध्यात्मिक हृदय में रहता हूँ तो हृदय के सुनो और मस्त रहो
तो आपका बोलने का मतलब क्या है?
मतलब ये कि हमेशा हार्ट को दोनों वर्ड में काम में लिया जाता है हार्ट पंप भी करता है और हार्ट आपके अंदर का जो गीता के हिसाब से वो हार्ट यही है कि परमात्मा हर आदमी के दिल में रहता है हार्ट में रहता है तो आप मन के तो सुनो ही मत हो कभी भी जब भी सुनो हार्ट के सुनो
गुड मन की मत सुनो. प्रेमचंद जी सेइंग डोंट लिसन टू द माइंड, लिसन टू द हार्ट.
क्योंकि इस रास्ते पे मन तो सबसे बड़ी बाधा है.
हाँ, और हार्ट कुछ आवाज देता नहीं.
तो और ब्रेन इज मतलब हार्डवेयर. अगर हेड और ब्रेन एक है तो दैट इज हार्डवेयर. तो देन तो सिर्फ एक कृष्ण के हिसाब से ही रह के सुनो तो आप कभी गलत काम नहीं करोगे.
So very beautiful. Thank you, Premchand ji. Let me hear. Kamal ji, Rajanand, Bill, Rumata ji. Thank you, Kamal ji. Kamal ji. Thank you, Premchand ji. Kamal.
Sure, Guruji.
Sure.
My small answer is if heart and head join together consciously, mind can be overcome.
A combination of head and heart in consciousness. Correct? ये बोला आप.
Yeah, correct. That will overcome the mind.
In consciousness, a combination of head and heart. Kamalji says. Okay, thank you. Thank you, Kamalji. Your answer is very precise, but scientific answer. Scientific answer. Now we are going on to next, after Kamalji, we are going on to Rajanand. Rajanand.
Shivam, sir.
Shivam, sir.
Sir, decisions have to be taken in life which need to be divinely, which need to be of the Ladi. So there has to be two factors, consciousness and raised intellect. So as you have been always telling that lock your consciousness into the intellect or the raised intellect. With this practice, we can lead a beautiful life.
Amazing answer. Very beautiful answer. आपने क्या पिया आज? आपने क्या पिया अभी?
मैं कहवा पिया.
Kahwa, Kashmiri kahwa. See how nicely he says. He says the life must be led by the intellect in consciousness. He says not just consciousness, but the intellect in consciousness, because when the intellect is locking the mind in consciousness, then you are in consciousness, you lock the mind, you activate the intellect. I don't know. I found this to be an amazing answer. Rajanan, amazing. Will.
Shivoham Sip. Yes,
Shivoham.
I thought it had to be one of these three, but now you've allowed the intellect. So this is also a very good answer, and consciousness.
No, but what is your answer? Please tell me your answer before you jump to that.
Well, I don't need to. I can tell you your answer, because yesterday I asked you if you would write a book on the precepts, and you said, no, I don't. I only listen to SIP. So
So what is the meaning? Listening to SIP means what?
your answer, I don't need your answer is you listen to SIP. So that was the answer.
How can you listen to SIP?
I think consciousness. I think. So
Will, the problem with you is sometimes you are not able to be locked in consciousness. Am I right, Will?
Yes, sir.
When you're not able to be locked in consciousness, your mind takes you like a merry-go-round and takes you like a roller coaster and takes you and pushes you and swirls you and twirls you. And then you are so troubled. Am I right, Will?
Oh, yes, sir. That's it.
But what if you would lock yourself in consciousness?
Happiness.
Who would lock? Who locks the consciousness?
I don't think there's an answer to that.
The intellect.
Ah.
The intellect is the tool of discrimination. The intellect does not let you get carried away by the mind. Because one of the two things must be there. If the mind is there, the intellect is not there. If the intellect is there, it locks the mind. If the mind is there, the consciousness is not there. If the consciousness is there, there is no mind. And what I was trying to tell you all today, I'm going to go next to Mataji. Thank you, Will.
Thank you,
my dear friends, sometimes you wonder, this subject of spirituality and enlightenment needs constant, it needs like a stone cutter. You have to keep on hammering. And if you stop hammering, you can't start hammering somewhere else. You can't hammer one here, one there, one there, one here. No, it won't work. Sometimes many of you say, I want that aha moment. I want that spark. I want that awakening. It needs consistency. You can't boil the tea for 1-2 minutes and take it off the stove and put it again and take it off the stove and put it again and take it off the stove. You've got to be in consciousness. You've got to lock in consciousness. If you are able to lock in consciousness, then you have got something. Rumataji, thank you. We're going to talk about it at the end. Yes.
Pranam Guruji, Shivoham.
Shivoham, bataiye.
Guruji, as far as heart is concerned, your bhajan, mere dil mein chota sa dham, Prabhu ka dham. Prabhu lives in the temple of our heart. So heart is important that way. And mind, though it is bundle of thoughts, it doesn't exist. But when we are bombarded with thoughts, it is created. And then it takes us to bhoga. When we are in consciousness, when we use our head, then we are in yoga. Then we are not the slave of mind.
Rumataji, today's question is, how should we control our life?
Guruji, by intelligence where truth shines.
Satya Chitta Anand.
Yes, Guruji.
So the truth must shine. And the truth will not shine in the mind state. In the mind state, you will have feelings. In the mind state, you will have moods. In the mind state, you are not going to be brave. You're going to be a slave. So this is also Rumata ji coming on this line. Sukhi Shair Yogini. Thank you. And Chidanand.
Thank you.
Sukhi Shair Yogini Chidanand.
Shivam, sir. I
Shivam.
go down to all the SIP in the call. My answer also, we cannot control life by mind, because always you have been saying flip the mind, lock the mind, and be in consciousness. So when you are in consciousness, you can discriminate with intelligence. So in consciousness, you have to means you live the life by living in the present moment.
So therefore, the one thing we must be very clear, we must not let our life get controlled by our mind. If your life is controlled by your mind, your life is controlled by your thoughts, your feelings, your mood, you're in bad shape. Because if we I'm telling you, the mind is constantly creating rotten thoughts. So should you, and then heart. Heart is another dangerous thing. Because in reality, the heart is illusory. The heart is also a manipulation of the mind. There is no heart. There is no heart making any decision. My dear friends, as Sukhi has come to the interval of the discussion, there is no heart to make the decision. Either it is the mind or the intelligence, the intellect. Let us be very clear. This question itself is a rotten question of the mind. Somebody asked the question to me on internet. So I put it on Zoom. Mind, head, heart. What do you mean by head? Not the brain. Head means brain. No. What head? So get into the depth of it. Thank you, Sukhi. Shair, Yogini, and Chidanand, and Yashwant. Yashwant is somebody new on the call, I believe. Yes.
Prabhu Shivam.
Shivam.
So, what I personally think is all three things are different actually.
To bolo.
I personally feel the head is just a name of the part of the body that we have given. It is called head. Mind is there everywhere in the body. Heart is just a pumping station. So how to live a life is keep your head empty, heart healthy, and mind in consciousness by activating the intellect. Because without the body also you cannot do any karma which is dedicated to God. And when there is no body, all these three things are useless.
हो गया, शायरी हो गया ना अभी आपने पूरा टर्न करके इसको शायरी बना दिया.
Because MK50 को कम करना है तो head should be empty. Slowly. Heart should be healthy and mind should be in consciousness. Because if you want to control your senses also, you cannot do it without the mind. If you want to go to consciousness also, the mind should be in control. It should stop and you are in consciousness. It's also a mindful state only. Consciousness is something not different.
It's a state of no mind.
No mind. But still mind is there. Mind is not activated. Mind is in your control.
Mind is locked. Mind is locked.
Mind still exists. Mind still exists. It is in control.
Exist. Thoughts exist.
Thoughts exist. So you're still in control. So have empty head, healthy heart, and mind in consciousness is the life.
Good. This discussion is going to Kumbh Mela. This discussion is going from here to Kumbh Mela. Yogini and Chidanand. Shivoham.
I was thinking spiritually, actually head and heart has no work in spiritual path. But mind has. Because mind is a rascal. तो माइंड को कंट्रोल करने के लिए इंटेलेक्ट शुड शाइन.
गुड.
तो आपका वो जो भजन है सूत्र जीने का, द नया वन, द न्यू भजन विच यू हैव गॉट, दैट ओनली वी हैव टू फॉलो. सूत्र जीने का, यू नीड
सुख शांति आनंद और प्यार.
So to control our life, what do we need? How are we going to live our life?
We have to use our intellect and be in Satchit Anand, because mind will not help in this.
Okay, good. Very straightforward answer. What you say is correct. Thank you, Chidanand and Yashwant.
Thank you.
Thank you, Yoganand. Chidanand and Yashwant.
Shivam Guruji.
Sir.
The question is, should our life be controlled by our heart, our mind, or head?
Correct.
Heart and head is organs on the body.
Okay.
Mind does not exist.
Correct.
So I feel we have to control the mind rather than be controlled by the mind. Once you control the mind, you are able to still the mind and you are in consciousness, the intellect shines.
Beautiful.
Now, intellect, but then I feel you should be controlled by self. Because moment intellect shines, you understand what is meant by surrender. And once you surrender, you become a ladi and the SIP controls your whole life.
Beautiful. Beautiful. You have gone to the next level. Today you have taken it from, Rajanand brought it to one level and you have gone from, क्या बोलते हैं ना ये मतलब graduation to post graduation. PhD, मतलब PhD हो गया. Thank you. Thank you. Very beautifully said. Very beautifully said. See how you have evolved. Some people were still at the mind state. Somebody said, no, you lock the mind, get into consciousness. And then Rajanand come and said, he said, you get into consciousness, activate the intellect. Correct. And now Chidanand says, you activate the intellect, you lock in consciousness, and you submit yourself to become Ladi. Surrendered. Completely surrendered. So you are not doing anything. लगता के करता सब मैं पर सच में करता ना मैं सच में प्रभु सब कुछ तो करता. This is the state of eternal happiness. Very good. Very nice, Dhananjay. Thank you. Yashwant is a new gentleman on the call. Let me hear. Who's Yashwant Kumar? Have you come before or the first time? Yashwant. Yashwant.
Sir, namaste. Namaste, sir.
Namaste.
Sir, I am a newcomer, sir. From past 2 to 3 days, I am attending this call.
Very good.
From my Baba's conversation, I introduced to you this Zoom call.
How did you come on this call? Who told you?
Sir, YouTube, sir. In YouTube, with conversation with IIT Baba.
IIT Baba. Very good. Very good.
Yeah, I got very attracted to that conversation, some of the points. So I interested to attend this call.
And then how you got the Zoom number? From where you got the Zoom number?
Sir, Zoom number below the YouTube.
Okay. In the
there
podcast.
is a description.
Very good. So tell me, what's your question today? Please come every day. This call is 8 o'clock every day. Okay. What's your question today, Yashwant?
Sir, as you talking about this heart, mind, and head topic, as we use heart metaphorically, just it is not in practical.
Correct. Well said.
All that is, all the doing, all the overall is the making of the mind itself.
Correct.
I think. As I talking practically, the mind is the main factor. It is all the doing. I don't know. I am not realized about consciousness or what you are.
You are new to this call. When you come to this call, you come to realize the mind is the biggest culprit. The mind is creating the bad mood. Who's creating the bad mood? Who's creating fear, worry, stress, anxiety, regret, shame, and guilt? Who's creating? The mind.
Yeah, sir. It's mind.
So we have to still the mind. We have to kill the mind. In this call, we learn how to kill the mind, destroy the mind.
Yeah, yes.
Then you reach the state of intelligence. Mind is creating ignorance. If you are living with ignorance, you cannot live your life properly. You are always going to make the wrong decisions in your life.
Yeah, true, sir.
But if you live with intelligence, then you will make the right decision in your life.
Sir, but I'm still in confusion that even the intelligence is also the doing of the mind itself.
No. There are two levels. Either there is mind and ignorance, or there is consciousness and intelligence. They're two separate faculties.
Yeah, theoretically I can.
No theory. You come on the call and you will learn practically. Kindly come on the call for the next 1 week, 2 weeks. You will get your solid foundation on the subject.
Yeah, sir, sure. Thank you.
So please come on the call. Please attend few days and ask question. Whenever you want to ask a question, please attend the call. Very important.
Yeah, sir. Thank you.
Thank you. Ahem Atma. We missed you yesterday. Where did you abscond?
Yeah. Good evening, Guruji. Today's topic, whatever we are discussing, I am going to answer from my own experience. From yesterday onwards, I'm going through the very toughest and the worst phase of my life. Worst phase of my life. I could be able to accept everything is unfolding as per the karma. As I am telling you, it's a promise. I am established in consciousness. Today I went to two Lord Krishna's temple. One is the Tiruvallur, Veeraraghavar temple, and there is one Tirunindravur temple, Lord Bhaktavatsala Perumal. I was standing before the Almighty and I was telling, I'm going through the worst phase. Everything is going against me. Worst of the worst thing. Lord, I was telling Prabhu, I could able to accept whatever is happening as a karma. Due to karma, everything is unfolding. Whatever you are giving us, it is just like a prasadam. Whatever is happening, it is because of I take responsibility for my life. Like that, I could able to say to the Almighty. If that be the case, then the answer for today's topic, it is out of my own experience, I'm telling. Our life is not controlled by head or heart or whatever. It is controlled by our consciousness. When I am in the consciousness or established, I am very proudly saying, I am established in consciousness. It's an 100% fact, because only if these kind of testing moments are coming, whether are we really realizing or only one other thing also I was telling to Almighty in the temple. I could able to see the world as a drama or a leela or a dream in whatever phases. I am fully established in consciousness. Because I was telling God, the worst incidents are happening in my life, and I could establish it in consciousness. If we are in consciousness, we can take charge of our life. Absolutely, there is no second thought on it.
So your problem is sorted out or still getting sorted out?
No, it will get sorted out. I am in the problem, but it will be okay. It will be okay.
In life,
जो होगा होगा वो हाथ दिया आप जो बोले थे, face it, fight it, and finish it. That's all. That is my. That has become my Taraka mantra.
Prabhu tells only one thing.
Yeah.
Remember, there is nothing that you and I cannot handle together. You heard what he said? Prabhu is telling there is nothing that you and I cannot handle together. Whatever is happening, keep on remembering, I am with you, I am inside you. Just keep on going. Keep on going.
Correct.
Have no fear. Have no fear. Just continue. Just continue.
Correct. Yeah.
Nothing
Thanks,
will
Guruji.
happen.
Nothing will happen. I am established in consciousness. Absolutely, nothing can shake me. Surely.
Okay, good.
Thank you very much.
Good. Viresh. Yes, Viresh. Viresh and Siba. Krishna and Will.
नमस्कार प्रभु जी। नमस्कार प्रभु। इसको हम सरल शब्द से कहते हैं कि अगर किसी अंधेरी रात में घने जंगल के बीच से हम सकरी रोड से जा रहे हैं कार से, है ना, तो जो जंगल है वो तो परिस्थितियां हो गई जीवन की, और जो हेडलाइट है उससे जो हमें रोड दिख रही, तो हेडलाइट तो कॉन्शसनेस है, और जितनी रोड दिख रही है उसमें हम इंटेलेक्ट का यूज करके अपना जीवन जी सकते हैं। सिंपल शब्दों में, इन कॉन्शसनेस यूज इंटेलेक्ट and take decision moment by moment.
Arre, beautiful. Very beautiful.
Thank you.
Very beautiful. And अभी मैंने इनको बताया, अहम आत्मा को, in consciousness, using intelligence, in complete surrender. What Chinaya said, in complete surrender, fearless. fearless. The problem is the mind creates fear. ये मन जो है, ये मन क्या करता है? डर, चिंता, डर, चिंता, तनाव, बेचैनी,
ये उत्पन्न करता है।
डर, चिंता, तनाव और बेचैनी।
जी।
अगर मन को मिटा दिया, मन को मिटा दिया,
तो कॉन्शियसनेस में आ गए।
तो फिर अर्पणम, कंप्लीट अर्पणम। कि प्रभु, अगर प्रभु हमारे साथ है तो किसकी मजाल, किसकी मजाल कि हमें हाथ लगा सके।
वो जैसे हमने इंस्टाग्राम पे एक स्टोरी सुनाई थी ना कि एरोप्लेन में एक बच्चा बैठा था और उसका फादर ही पायलट था, है ना? वो निश्चित था कि हमें कुछ नहीं होगा, हमारा फादर पायलट है।
आप कितना टाइम, आप इस कॉल पे कितने टाइम से अभी?
नहीं, कॉल पे तो हम कम आते हैं, लेकिन हम 5-6 महीने से बराबर देख रहे हैं, यूट्यूब पे देखते हैं, है ना? इधर आने पे हम कॉन्शियस नहीं रह पाते हैं, है ना? इधर उलझ जाते हैं, टीवी में देखते हैं तो कॉन्शियसली देखते हैं, लोगों के जो ऑब्जर्वेशन है, चेहरे पे भाव है, इमोशंस हैं, क्या वो कहना चाह रहे हैं और क्या आप समझा रहे हैं। कई बार हमने देखा कि आप कृष्णा मैम को या अहम आत्मा को समझा रहे हैं तो हम भी समझ लेते हैं उसको, है ना? वो चेहरा देख के क्या आप कह रहे हैं और क्या आप कहना चाह रहे हैं, दोनों चीजें हैं। थैंक यू सर।
थैंक यू, थैंक यू, थैंक यू, थैंक यू। शिबा, कृष्णा, विल एंड योगिता।
Pranam Guruji. Guruji, you have to get aligned with the silence, Guruji. And then by using your intellect and then discrimination power, then discriminate. And then discriminate and be the divine instrument. And you have to accept that mind is because of karma. So, but we can overcome this this karma by Agni karma.
Good. Good. Overcoming prarabdha karma by Agni karma. Very good. You know, what we are talking today is a very important conversation.
Yeah.
How do we control our life?
Guruji, we have to get
conversation.
Silence,
of course. Yeah. Sometimes if the silence is not there also in the noise,
yeah,
if you are able to shut off your senses, you can go inside.
Yeah, Guruji.
If you go inside, you can have silence.
Yeah.
And to go inside, you have to still the mind. You have to kill the mind. You have to be in a state of consciousness. You have to lock the mind. You have to block the mind. You have to activate the intellect. After you activate the intellect, you must realize, I am nothing. I am nothing. SIP is everything. The moment, the problem in today's world, why are people so disturbed? Why are people so paranoid? Why are people so worried? Why are people so tensed? Many people tell me, I get anxiety attacks. Who is creating anxiety attack?
Mind.
Who is creating the anxiety attack? The mind, which you cannot find. Leave it behind. Leave it behind. पीछे छोड़ो उसको.
करता भाव जब तक है ना गुरुजी, तब तक कुछ नहीं होने वाला गुरुजी. That doership.
Yeah. So therefore, it is very important to be in consciousness.
Yeah.
In consciousness, the doership disappears.
Yeah, Guruji.
In consciousness, the ego is enlightened.
Yeah.
In consciousness, we become nothing. And we are able to do everything. In consciousness, there is no trauma. Because you see and you realize this world is a drama. In consciousness is the key. The moment we lose our consciousness, the consciousness has been taken over by the mind. The moment the mind takes over, the intellect is subdued. So this whole subject is very clear. For those who are clear in the subject, it is very, very clear. There is no complication. But those who are not clear, there is full complication. So either there is clarity or there is complication. If there's clarity, there's complete clarity. If there is no clarity, there's complete complication. Sometime one person in this call will have complete clarity on Monday and complete complication on Tuesday, and come back to complete clarity on Wednesday, and on Thursday, complete complication.
Of the mind.
But I have been saying, if you come to this call every day, if you come to this call every day, then you lock and lock and lock and lock and lock and lock yourself in consciousness.
And this call also, because Manan, Chintan or Nidhyasan, it will help a lot, Guruji.
Hey, lot of people, they come on the call one day, फिर एक दिन screw को tight किया, दूसरा दिन screw loose हो गया, फिर screw को tight किया, फिर screw loose हो गया, फिर screw को tight किया, फिर screw loose हो गया. End of the story, screw loose हो जाएगा. You have to continue, you have to lock. You have to lock. You have to lock your mind and block your mind and still your mind and kill your mind and eliminate your mind. Eliminate it completely. वो माइंड को वापस आए तो माइंड को ऐसा लात मारना फुटबॉल के माफिक.
उसको मारना ही है गुरुजी, उसको मार के भगाना है.
सर को मत मारो.
नहीं, उसको मार के भगाना है, ऐसे मैं बोल रही हूँ.
उसको मिटा दो. So I was telling you in the beginning of this call, the importance of consistency on this call. Some of you don't understand the importance of consistency. Sometimes you miss 2-3 days, they will say, हाँ, गुरुजी वो 2-3 दिन पहले वो आया था ना, वो ऐसा किया. Nah, you missed the plot. It is just like you are getting down from the train to buy bhaji. You're getting down from the train to buy bhaji. By the time you go buy bhaji, the train is gone. Now the train is gone. Now you are going to jump on the next train. The next train is going back in the opposite direction. So bhaji ke karan, instead of going from Bombay to Pune, you're going from Pune to Bombay. Ulta ho gaya.
And in this way, the life will end. When the whistle will blow, we never know. Then everything, then again, वो वापस story चालू हो जाएगी, गुरुजी.
No, so I'm just telling you, some people are talking to me on one-on-one. Some people are talking to me on one-on-one. What is the reason for me? I'm not able to hit the rock and cut it in 2 pieces. It needs P. It needs passion. It needs persistence. It needs patience. It needs power.
Trust.
All these are required. It needs passion, patience, persistence, power. It needs prayer. It needs consistency. You cannot, it needs positivity. A P word, the P word is very, very important. P. Prabhu. Needs Prabhu. So you must understand the importance, patience, persistence, perseverance, passion, power, positivity, prayer, Prabhu.
And this, Guruji, you have to apply in your life. मतलब खाली इधर समझ के, खाली कॉल पे आके समझ के कुछ फायदा नहीं, गुरुजी. You have to apply in samsara.
My dear, जो ये कॉल पे डेली आता है ना, जो ये कॉल पे डेली आता है, वो ऑटोमेटिकली अप्लाई करता है.
हाँ गुरुजी, 23 hours it is working.
जो ये कॉल में 2 दिन मिस हो गया ना, 2 दिन मिस हो गया, कोई तंबू शंभू के पास पहुंच जाता है.
वापिस वो मराठी में बोलते पहले पाड़े 9, मतलब वापिस नीचे से शुरुआत.
Snakes and ladders. Snakes and ladders.
Snakes and ladders.
Krishna will Yogita. Thank you. Krishna will and Yogita. We'll do one session on that.
Sir, yes, sir, the answer is clear. In consciousness, using intellect in complete surrender. But मुझे दो analogy देना है, especially after Shahji said, you always say, no, where are you going? You are riding a horse, and you say, ask the horse. You are the boss of your life, and the horse will take you. That is one example. And somebody also said, I don't know who said, if your life you're giving in the hands of, if it's a company and you're giving the entire decision into the hands of clerical staff, and you are lazily, loitering around, then how will the company progress? That is one. And I'm ending with Ramana Maharshi says, where philosophy, that is head and the heart ends, spirituality begins. So I think now you're taking us like that. पहले हमको लगा ये ज्ञान, अभी तो it is a very steady progress for us. Yeah.
So Krishna, what I was just telling, the importance of this persistence in this. A person like you, I rarely see you missing.
Let me tell you the truth. There are many times I think, मैं छोड़ दूंगी. I have discussed with my spiritual buddies like Chidanand ji is a great motivator, Shayad ji. But somebody calls me that day and मुझे लगा SIP is holding me, your guidance. Then उस time मैं वापस आ ही जाता है. Now I think that is the power of this call, which I have to confess. Many times I thought, enough, may I move out? But पता नहीं क्या power है in this call, which, yeah.
So see, I told you, it is very easy to find one person being able to give a bhashan.
Yeah.
But it's very difficult to find a network of masters on a call. Abhi, today I got this question from internet. I did not have any answer in my, I'm not prepared any answer. You know it, honestly. I say my question dal diya. Should our life be controlled by head, heart, mind? You are the ones who are masters, and you are the ones who create the answers. Because many of you are already in SIP consciousness. Let me tell you, this world is suffering. But people in this call are incapable of suffering if they are in SIP consciousness. The ones who are in SIP consciousness are free from suffering. Completely free from suffering, because suffering does not exist.
Suffering does not exist, but one more point, all the techniques you have guided us with, whether to be in yoga, to BBC, or everything to transcend karma, or to understand is a leela or maya, everything comes only in consciousness. Mind में तो नहीं आता है ना. So that's
mind तो उल्टा कर देता है ना. And if you tell the world, for the world, the mind is such an important aspect. If you tell somebody kill the mind, they'll say, what's wrong with you? How can I kill my mind? My mind is everything. In the book I wrote a book in 2017 or 18. The mind is a rascal. In that book I have written, the mind thinks I am the king. This is one of my initial books. The books are not properly edited. The books are not properly, I think now we have come with second edition. The mind is a rascal. But oh my God, as long as you're in the mind state, you can be defeated. You can be decimated.
Absolutely, sir. So even our no, पहले mind state का no and consciousness का no में भी इतना power है when you are speaking in consciousness no. पहले it was a weak no. Everything what you have taught us in this call, as you said, persistence.
So it's about becoming firm.
Yeah.
Firm. Correct. So therefore, why when that day I was in which place? Finland. My flight got cancelled. Immediately, what did I do? I said, okay, bye. There was no topic. I said, back on Zoom. I'm not flying from the airport. Put on the Zoom, I said. I knew 50% people might have already gone new program. I said, put on the Zoom call. Because what happens is, even one day, I don't like to miss this call. This call has got so much SIP energy. This call has got so much SIP energy. And that SIP energy, how much consciousness in this call? Complete consciousness. This call, when the moment we start 8 o'clock, it takes about 1 or 2 or 3 or 4 or 5 minutes. In 5 minutes, the whole call gets hijacked into SIP consciousness. Will, Yogita, Siba, Sonia, thank you. Administrator, 4 more, only 4 we have got. Will, Yogita, Siba, and Sonia. End.
Shivoham, sir.
Shivoham.
I think in the terms that it's been phrased, the word heart means love, and head means intellect, and mind just means something else, defilement. I think
Good.
that's what it means.
Actually, this is not what it means, but this is what people think. People think heart means love. In reality, the heart has nothing to do with love. People think head means intellect, but actually intellect is a state in consciousness. And people think mind, but they don't realize mind is misery, ignorance, negativity, and desire. Mind is what will make us grind. Mind will drill us and kill us. Mind creates what is called mood. The mind destroys our happiness. The mind is capable of, if you are not in consciousness, the mind can completely kill you.
I would like to add one thing. People have spoken a lot about the intellect here, but I think the guru is really, for the early stages at least, he's really in charge. And I think that it would be better to, in some ways, it's that connection. I think the connection with the guru, if you have to give way, I think.
So the guru helps you. The guru helps you to get into consciousness. The guru helps you to activate your intellect. The guru is not going to become your consciousness. The guru is not going to decide for you. The guru is going to be your part of your consciousness partner. So it's very important that you have a guru. Without a guru, what are you? What am I? I'm nothing. Without the guru, I could have not achieved anything, because only the guru can take us forward on the path. This is an inner journey, inward, forward, upward, Godward. This journey cannot happen without a guru. Okay. Thank you, Will, Yogita, Siba, Sonia.
गुरुजी मेरे 2-3 क्वेश्चन है। पहला क्वेश्चन ये, आपने अभी बोला सफरिंग कुछ नहीं होती है। सफरिंग कैसे नहीं होती है? वो आपको लगती है सफरिंग? नहीं गुरुजी, मेरी तबीयत खराब, मेरी पूरी बॉडी दर्द हो रही है, इतना कष्ट हो रहा है, मैंने आज 5 बजे नहाया, लेकिन मैंने आपकी कल वाली बात मानी और प्रभु जी को सरेंडर करा, हे परमपिता मेरी तबीयत ठीक कर, नहीं तो मैं कुछ कर नहीं पाऊंगी। तो मेरी तबीयत, मैंने हिम्मत, वो हिम्मत जो मिली वो परम शक्ति ने दी। मैं फिर अपना बात ली, फिर मैं अपने फादर इन लॉ को लेके गई।
फिर
तो मैं
अभी ठीक है कि नहीं?
हाँ अभी बेटर हूँ, लेकिन ये नहीं कह रही पूरी बेटर, दवाई दवाई वो सब हो जाएगा, बट मेरे को जो इंटरनल शक्ति आई वो प्रभु ने दी। तो ये नहीं मैं कह सकती कि सफरिंग है, तो वो मुझे फील नहीं हो रही बिल्कुल। अब मेरा कल वो दांत का वो रूट कैनाल हो गया, वो इतना कुछ हो रहा है।
एक मिनट मैं आपको समझाता हूँ। सफरिंग है,
हाँ,
लेकिन जो सफर कर रहा है ना,
हाँ,
जो बॉडी माइंड ईगो सफर कर रहा है, सफर कौन करता है? बॉडी माइंड एंड ईगो।
हाँ,
बॉडी सफर करता है और माइंड को फियर, वरी, स्ट्रेस होता है, और ईगो को एंगर, हेट, जेलसी होता है।
हाँ,
बट व्हेन यू रियलाइज यू आर नॉट द सफरर, when you realize you are the atma, you are not the body mind ego, suffering तो होगा, लेकिन you will not suffer.
गुरुजी मतलब मेरे को आप ये समझ नहीं आ रही, या मैं समझ नहीं पा रही कि मेरे को जैसे दांत में वो इंजेक्शन लगा रही है मेरे, मतलब उसमें मुझे कष्ट हो रहा है, तो दर्द हो रहा है, बहुत तेज दर्द हो रहा है, और मैं अब क्या सोचूं उसमें?
यही बोलो कि मेरे दांत को दर्द हो रहा है,
तो उससे क्या होगा? उसमें वो दर्द कम होगा?
You will be able to face the pain. You will be able to suffer. You will be able, सहने की शक्ति बढ़ेगी।
हाँ, ये बात सही है। सहने की शक्ति बढ़ेगी।
योगिता सुनो मेरी बात, ये जो है ना, ये सच्चाई है कि ये बॉडी ना, ये आपका बॉडी है, ये आप नहीं है। आप एक दिन इस बॉडी को छोड़ के जाएगी। जब आप आई थी आपका बॉडी नहीं था, 9 महीने आपका बॉडी नहीं था, आपका बॉडी धीरे धीरे बना, और एक दिन ये बॉडी आपसे छूटेगा, तो आपके बॉडी को सफरिंग होगा, पक्का होगा। बड़े बड़े संत लोग, उनको कैंसर होता था ना योगिता, कैंसर को सह सकते थे वो,
समझी,
बिकॉज उनको समझ में आ गया कि ये मेरी बॉडी है, मेरी बॉडी को सफरिंग है, मैं ठीक हूं। ट्राई इट, प्लीज ट्राई इट। और कुछ? वन मोर क्वेश्चन। ओके, वन मोर क्वेश्चन। टाइम तो हो गया, लेकिन वन मोर क्वेश्चन क्विकली। और एक
गुरुजी
question.
एक चीज और पूछनी थी। आपने बोला कि इस कॉल पे जो आएगा उसको इनलाइटनमेंट होगी, लेकिन एक तरफ
जो डेली आएगा।
हाँ, लेकिन आपने साथ में एक बात ये भी बोली थी कि लाखों लोगों में से एक बंदा होता है।
बिल्कुल।
तो आपको क्या लग रहा है यहाँ पे इस कॉल पे सारे जनता जो है हम सब हो
हाँ,
जाएंगे?
हाँ, पक्का
हैं? अच्छा चलो, एक क्वेश्चन ये आप पे मेरे को विश्वास है। और दूसरा, मेरे जैसा इंसान जिसका इंटेलेक्ट और ये ज्ञान व्यान ये पढ़ाई वढ़ाई इतनी नहीं है, यहाँ पे सब मेरे मास्टर्स हैं और मैं स्टूडेंट हूँ नर्सरी क्लास की, लेकिन मेरा एक मानना है, अगर आपसे पूछ रही हूँ, अगर किसी की इच्छा शक्ति परमपिता के प्रति बहुत स्ट्रांग हो, और मैं ज्यादा तो नहीं बात करती उनसे, बस ये बोल देती हूँ कि मेरे को कुछ आता जाता नहीं है, आई सरेंडर, और शांति पूर्वक बैठ जाती हूँ मैं। बस ये सुनती आपकी सारी बातें और जो आप बोलते हो उसको अप्लाई भी करती हूँ, बट मेरा ज्ञान उतना नहीं है। जैसे सबका इस कॉल में बहुत ज्ञान है, मेरे पास ज्ञान नहीं है इतना, तो मैं लेकिन सरेंडर कर देती हूँ प्रभु को।
एक बार हम सरेंडर करेगी, ज्ञान अपने आप आएगा।
ठीक है।
ज्ञान आने के लिए टाइम नहीं लगता है।
क्योंकि मुझे ना बड़ा मन में होता है कि सब इतना कुछ जानते हो, मुझे कुछ आता जाता नहीं है।
कुछ जरूरत नहीं, प्रभु का प्यार और इस कॉल में आने का एक मुमुक्षुत्व, जिज्ञासा, इनफ to do it. But you have to believe and you have to come. Okay, time is over. Thank you, Siba. Quickly, Siba and Sonia. Quickly.
Guruji, I was just telling ki there is so much energy in this call, Guruji. It is from 9 o'clock till tomorrow. मतलब कल दूसरे दिन 9 बजे तक वो एनर्जी काम करती है, while walking, while मतलब गुरुजी हर दिन की लेवल अलग अलग होती है गुरुजी, but it is working a lot, Guruji. That only I have to tell. And your podcast with that which was in Hindi, it was very beautiful, Guruji. Very nicely explained. Very nice podcast, Guruji.
Speaking free. Thank you. Sonia, last question. Sonia. Time is over, but last question to Sonia. Yes, Sonia. I think Sachin wants to say something for a few seconds. Let him say.
Hi,
Sachin,
AiR.
time is over, but you can say a few words. Yes, Sonia.
I didn't want to take too much of your time because I see the people ahead of me have all these good questions to ask you. I don't have any questions, but I just wanted to make a comment on, should your life be controlled by your heart, mind, or head? And my comment to that is, now this is not logical, this is based on my experience. If you have the right guru to guide you, your life should be controlled by the words of your guru. That's my opinion. By whatever he says or she says, you should, his guidance.
Very, very beautifully said. Thank you, Sonia. And because those of you who are on the call for the last 1 hour, what Sonia says comes back into, if you are locked in consciousness and you use your intellect, you will follow the guru. If you are locked in consciousness, because if you are in the mind state, you will not follow the guru. Because you will keep on thinking, Guru ne kya bola, kyun bola, kaise bola. Guru sara, Guru ko kuch aata nahi hai. Okay, thank you, Sonia. Quick comment. Sachin, time is over, but few seconds. Sachin. Thank you, Sonia.
Shivam, Guruji. Shivaji, Guruji, I just want to meet you in person, where I can come and meet you.
Yeah, okay. You WhatsApp me and I'll answer on WhatsApp. Okay.
That's what I.
Thank you. With folded hands, we'll see you tomorrow at 8.